Welcome everybody, it's Unstoppable Stilezzi, and I'm here for another Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition Age of Pirates Native Minor Faction Preview Analysis, whatever you want to call it. So, today we're going to be doing the other set of pirates that we didn't cover last time, which is actually the Wokou. Plus, a little bit of a surprise at the end. You know, I actually didn't know that there's a specific regular pirate that appears only on one map. So, after we get through the Wokou, we'll just go over him very briefly as well. Alright, so let's get started with our good Asian pirate friends here. Got everything set up so we can go through it piece by piece. We'll visit Micronesia to find some of our Asian Wokou pirate friends, and then we'll go to some more western maps to find the other ones. Well, I wouldn't say western, but more sort of towards China, Japan, if you will. You know, this is really east compared to China, Japan, I guess you could say, in terms of Pacific geography, but whatever. Alright, so basically I'm going to get into this boat, and I'm going to look for some Wokou natives, basically. Here we go. I'll build the site right now, actually. Perfect. Whole lot of amour. Speed always wins. There you go. Perfect. So, this is the Wokou. A bit different than the regular pirates. So, the Wokou have the Wokou Pirate as their main unit. This guy is basically just a, well, quite similar to the outlaw unit, actually. It's mostly an anti-cav unit, but it does have some raiding multipliers against villagers, so it can actually be used for raiding, which is pretty neat. So yeah, this should be a very good native unit indeed to be used against multiple types of targets, basically. You know, it says it's supposedly good against skirmishers, but I don't know about that. What's the tag on? It is heavy infantry, so I don't think it's gonna be great against skirms unless you can mass up the whole army of them, I guess. Like if you got all of them, maybe you could do that, perhaps. I don't know. Yeah, and then you can upgrade them, obviously, like you can for any native unit. And their boat is the Wokou Junk. And it's no junk at all, actually. It can actually train more of your Wokou pirates, actually. And it can train old Doug the orangutan, because who doesn't love a orange-colored monkey who goes, ooh, ooh, ooh? Yeah, I certainly like that. And here we got some of the upgrades. We got Friendly Shipyard. Not only does it make the Wokou junks cheaper and train quicker, but it also improves the build limit, allowing you to actually construct an additional one. See, here you can only have 3. Once you get this, now you can have 4. Ooh, really good navy. There we go. And from there, we got some more technologies. We got the Dragon Clan. This is directly good for your Wokou pirates in particular because it improves the melee attack of infantry, as well as shock infantry as well, like coyote runners. So definitely a good thing for the natives in particular, but if you have any other cool melee units like halberdiers or coyote runners, even musketeers with their bayonets, that's just going to be a really good thing for you to have. Then you have Hands Off, grants resources for future control of trade routes. Basically, this improves your bounty from trading posts just about. So, yeah. Do we even have any trade routes on this map? Yes, we do. So if you put like a TP over here somewhere, you'd actually be able to get more XP or resources from it, depending on, you know, what you're particularly collecting from it. It's certainly good. Turtle Armor. It increases all naval ships' hit points by plus 25%. So your Wokou ships are certainly going to be tankier. And then Privateer Tax. Basically, all the sort of pirate boats, including the privateers for the other pirates, as well as the Wokou junks here, are going to be able to actually trickle coin Yes, trickle about 50 coins since we have the cheat code on, but normally it's going to be something like, I think, like 0.5, 1, something a lot more simpler than that, you know. You're not going to get 50 coin per second from a boat like this. That would practically be cheating, right? Yeah, definitely. So, now that we've gone through some of the basic techs, let's look at the more specific pirate captains for the Wokou we can actually choose on some of the more eastern maps. Well, I would say more east in the Pacific, I would say, as well as in Australia. So, you got 3 of them. You got Sou Fang, you got CRAM, and then you got William Swallow here. William Swallow doesn't look Asian. He looks pretty white to me. He's actually an Australian guy that escaped Australia, basically, and joined the Wokou. And he's got some pretty neat stuff, so we'll go with him first. So, in addition to your regular Wokou Pirates, you could make some of these notorious mutineers. These are actually another outlaw unit you can get on more of the Australia, New Zealand style maps too. So, definitely if you got like a tavern, make them there as well. But right here, as you'll see, they're actually basically just tomahawks. Like the original tomahawks, not the ones for the Hod Civ, but the ones from, you know, Legacy Age of Empires before the War Chiefs came out from the native sites. So they basically deal hack damage at range and have multipliers against cavalry as well. So really good for taking out hussars in particular, as well as dragoons. So a really powerful, solid anti-cav unit all around, basically. So definitely a good addition alongside your melee pirates here. And then the technology he gets here is Cyprus Muni. Ships a full frigate able to train mutineers and Wokou units. Wokou outlaw population cost significantly decreased. So yeah, basically if you're making Wokou outlaws at all on a particular map, they'll actually have cost less pop for you to do. So we'll actually see if we even have any right now that we can reference. Yep, we got some right here actually. So this is 4 pop and this is 3 pop. Once we get this technology, it should actually improve. Well, here's our big boat with some of our mutineers on it. So we'll see right here. So wait a second, didn't really improve at all. Maybe they gotta fix that, who knows. But yeah, anyways, here's the Cyprus, the captured frigate that Swallow owns, basically. In addition to being able to train the units individually here, there's also some stuff that's on this boat as well in the UI, like Emperor's Decree significantly improves Wokou army attack and hit points. So this is basically like an Imperial upgrade for all your native units from this site here. So it basically gives them a really big boost just about. So we'll do that right now. And as you can see here, definitely should be a statistical increase in their abilities now. Perfect. Definitely very perfect. I'm just sort of curious what these guys look like. Yeah, definitely the natives look a bit stronger, I think, when you look at them, right? Yeah, you definitely want to get the natives and not the outlaws, I think, when it comes down to choice. Yeah, so we'll see what this is. This is Wokou Army. So it looks like it's a banner army that includes different Wokou outlaw units in it. So it includes the Ronin, the Horsemen, so the Mongol, as well as the Blind Monk ones, basically. So these are like the actual outlaws and not the native warriors. So they do actually cost population, so you're fully aware of that. But yeah, it looks really solid. I mean, if you're trying to do a landing party on somebody's base, this is definitely a good way to get some quick units across, I think, without necessarily having to upgrade them a lot. Just about, yeah. And if we get this too, does it improve them? Yeah, it really improves them, actually. Not a bad attack at all, honestly, for these Ronin. I mean, these are like halberdiers, really. And these archers, pretty solid. Even these horsemen, yeah, these horsemen, 45 range attack for a cav archer that has like half the rate of, like, fires like 1.5 arrows per minute. Very good indeed. Very good, actually. No, it's Ah, yeah, that's really nice. That's really nice, actually. Yeah, very good. Yep. Alright, so now we're going to restart and look at some of the other ones. So what's the next one we got here? Let's get onto the boat. I like how I picked this map and it just conveniently gives us something that we can board right away. It's always nice. Get a villager out, capture. So our next one here is CRAM. And if you've seen a lot of my gameplay videos testing out these maps, he seems to be the favorite one I always go with for a few particular reasons. So the reason why I like him is because not only does he have this really powerful ship, the Indonesian pirate flagship, it's Proud class, heavily armored flagship from Southeast Asia. The thing it can do that no other boats can do really is actually able to train these cetbang cannons. Do you remember these artillery pieces? Well, they're from the Indonesian Revolution in regular Definitive Edition. If you get this boat, you'll actually be able to mass up large contingents of these, and they only cost about 2 populations, so you should be able to stack large armies of them and start attacking not only ships, but also infantry and buildings alike with them, pretty much. And look at this nice technology here as well, Jaya. It allows you to actually have a second one, so not only can you have one of them, you can actually get 2 of these things on separate islands, separate shorelines, whatever it is that you need, and basically be able to spam out these cannons, pretty much, yeah. And they also come, of course, with a broadside attack as well, so don't worry about that. Definitely covered there. And now we will go on to the last Wokou captain that you can get on these Polynesian and Australian maps. And then we'll move a little bit more westward into the more Asian sphere, I should say, like Burma, Japan, and China, what they see for the Wokou. Alright, so we'll get onto our boat once again. Whole lot of love, and speed always wins. Get that in. Should be a quick capture. Now, one thing I will note to you is basically this next one we're going to do, Sou Fang. He actually does Sou Fang. He actually does appear on the more Burmese, Japanese, Chinese maps, so if you like him here, you'll also like him there as well. And he provides a bit of different things, basically. So he actually gives you access to the Wokou archers, the blind monks pretty much, but as native units, right? So these ones won't actually cost any population, and they'll act as a really solid archer you can use against infantry and dragoons alike. We'll just get a village here in case we have to do something with Pop. I haven't used him in a while actually, so I'm not too sure what he does until I give it a read. So it looks like his big boat here is the Big Theft. Ship's a treasure ship stolen by your Wokou allies with Sou Fang himself on board. And what is this? This is a behemoth ship. This is a really big Chinese boat here. This is huge. This looks like one of the normal junks, but the size of a frigate or even a monitor. This is huge. So not only does it have a broadside attack, it also has the long-range bombardment ability of the monitor as well. And on board, you have Sou Fang himself here. Very powerful hero. He can build trading posts. He can build docks. He can use Heavenly Fire, which is a powerful grenade attack, as you know from the campaign. And he even has critical strikes as well, so he's a true Chinese kung fu fighting warrior that you can use to help accomplish your pirate tasks with, pretty much. And of course, with all these pirate boats, you can train your Wokou units, your Wokou archers, as well as your Wokou pirates. So you can get a pretty good mass of those going. seem to be done now with the more Polynesian and Australian Wokou natives, and now we'll move on to the ones that are a little bit closer to the shores of Asia. Yep, we'll get out of here. I mean, yep, we can view the post game. But now we're going to search up a map. I think the Burmese monasteries might be a reasonable one to do. Either that or the Kuril Islands, I'm guessing. We'll do, I guess, the Burmese monastery, since it's a pretty small map, I would say, compared to that one. This one right here. I think I played this one with Loro Neto so many months ago. It's pretty fun, so you should check it out. Not only do you have Wokou natives on it, you also have the Zen natives on it and some Sufi ones, I believe. So it's a really good mix-up of different Asian natives for you to try out all together and see which ones you like. We'll take a visit to one of those islands off the shoreline of Burma to be able to see what the Wokou natives are going to be. And I'm going to actually... Do I get a boat here? I do not. So we're going to have to put the cheat codes in. I'm going to build a dock. And then I'm going to move my boats across to that island over there. A whole lot of love. Let's get a dock constructed very quickly. With speed always wins. Let me put the dock down. Get him in the boat. Get you onto that island. And now we will set up the native site there. Perfect. So as you can see, Sou Fang is still with us, but now we got two new options. We got Wang Z and we got Madame Ching. We will go with Wang Z first. And here we go. So what he actually gives us is, since he's more of a Korean pirate, he has the Hongyipao cannons. You remember these cannons from Good Old Wars of Liberty, right? Those big giant, more black colored, big giant bombards. Yeah, you can make that with this pirate here, and these things are really insane, actually. Very powerful. They're basically fully fledged great bombards, so you can do a lot of damage with these things, just about. Do they cost any pop? No, they don't. Wow, this is a really good steal. Like, you can literally get 2 pieces of heavy artillery without paying a pop forward for that. That's actually very, very powerful, actually. I didn't even realize that until I looked over it like, ooh, that's really awesome. So, instead of having a particular pirate ship of his own, he has specific allies, which sends a random legendary pirate ship. So which one do we get over here exactly? We'll have to look. We get Neptune's Galley from Black Caesar's flagship. So not only can you get Wokou pirate ships from it, you might possibly actually get like an actual pirate ship from the pirate natives too. So this is one of the normal sort of Berber type pirates that you got here. And as we remember from the pirate upload I did about, I think, a week or so ago, Black Caesar's ship has the broadside attack as well as the long-range bombardment. So it's a very solid naval vessel as well. If you want to see what the other possible pirate boats are like that I covered last week, you're going to probably want to check out the pirate overview that I did. We'll just restart one more time and check out Madame Ching and see what she offers us. See? A whole lot of love. Alright, I'll just get my dock down. Get my boat. Let's sail across to that island. Alright, we'll go right here. So we got Madame Ching. So she's got her own pirate ship here. It's the Wokou flagship. A flagship with a powerful broadside attack. if you see it right here, yeah, it's basically like a bigger version of the junk. Like this is a normal junk right here, and this is actually it's more akin to the Fuchuan. Yeah, it's basically the same size as a Fuchuan, I would say, except this one's a little bit more red and has more of a black and red tint to it, I would say. Yeah, definitely, and you got the Wokou symbol on it too, which makes it a bit different. And as you can see, it can train your Wokou Pirates, of course, and it can use the broadside attack, so it's a very solid ship all around. Probably with stats more akin to a galleon, which this one is basically based off of as well. And now we will go for their technology. The Wokou Emissary. Ships of Wokou Emissary rickshaw, allowing you to construct the emissary and send their shipments from it. Their outlaw population costs significantly decrease, so we'll build another monastery again and see what the pop costs are. See if it works. If not, that might just be another bug. We'll see. So you got the pirate here, so we might be able to test it off of that. We'll see. So does it work on that? No, it does not. So that'll definitely have to be looked at. Definitely. So we got the pirate here. These are the native. We got Wokou Army, if you recall, with one of the pirates we did earlier. Today, you saw the same banner army. It's about the same here. You get like one of the Mongol riders, you get some of the Ronin, and then you get some of the blind monk outlaws. But if we build some villages right here, we'll look at some of the other banner armies you can get out of it too. You got the expeditionary company. So these are going to be more of the native ones. So the ones that don't cost pop. This gives you a junk filled with some of those natives on it, so that's a good thing to have. You got Kamikaze, which sends you about 3 fire junks. Just about, so basically you get fire junks if you don't play China. That's pretty cool, right? Yep. But if you're China like I am now, it's not so cool, you know. I'm assuming it's a good thing even for China, because if you don't have enough docks, this might be a good way to quickly acquire some, perhaps. And then we got the Wokou Expeditionary Army. So you get about 6 of the natives, is that right? Yep, and then we get two Hongyipao cannons, so that's very powerful. And then there's a technology here, Emperor's Decree. We saw this on the Polynesia map, so basically improves all these units by 50%, basically an Imperial upgrade, which is pretty powerful, so yeah, there you go. There's the Wokou Pirates. But as I promised, there is one more pirate-related surprise that I have to show you here before I go. We'll go to him right now. It's only on one particular map, actually, so I'm going to get that map right now and show it to you. It is on custom maps here. Corsairs of the Mediterranean. Only on this particular map does it appear. So we'll find them right now. And this is a regular pirate. This isn't a Wokou pirate. This is like a normal pirate. A pirate. Arr, mateys, give me my doubloons. Arr, arr, arr. Yeah, that's our pirate. So yeah, we'll get a dock, a whole lot of love, and speed always wins, or at least when you're trying to record analysis of natives, it wins. Let me get a dock right here. So that, wow, that's really convenient. The pirate's lair is literally just right over there for us to. Oh, perfect. Really is. So if we look right here, you might remember Blackbeard here, and then we have Black Caesar. But now we got another one, Hayridden Barbarossa, and he's got a bunch of cool Corsair-related stuff for us, basically. So instead of having the buccaneers, he'll basically allow you to have Corsairs. These guys are basically just heavy infantry that are, well, good against infantry, because they have a pretty decent base hand attack, and they're good at, you know, fighting muskets and skirms, really. So there we go. with all the upgrades just about. And then this is his flagship, Barbarossa's flagship. As you can see here, it's basically an Italian galleys that's been captured by the corsairs, basically, the Barbary pirates. So it's got all the same properties as an Italian galleys. So it's got the ramming ability, and it's got the roundel attack as well, where it fires a bunch of cannon shots in every direction. So I wonder if there's anything we can test it on right now. I mean, I think you know at this point what the Italian galleys does if you played it enough times, but here we go, look at that. And then you wait for it to recharge, and then basically from there you can use the ramming ability to do a lot of upfront attack as well. While we wait for that to cool down, we will look at the technology here. The Corsair emissary. So similar to how there's a Wokou emissary and a pirate emissary, this one basically involves the Barbary pirates. So we'll send that right now over here and see what sort of armies you can conjure up with it. So you can make the Corsair pirates here, and then you have Corsair marksmen. Now these aren't particularly natives. These are actually just regular infantry that cost 1 population. So they're, as you know from some of the missions and the campaigns, these are just simply skirmishers for the most part. So yep, you'll definitely want to make some of these if you're going up against musketeers, dragoons. It does look to have multipliers against treasure guardians and villagers as well. So this is a really good all-around pirate unit, I think, I would say. So yeah, let me try ramming something for fun. I think we'll find like a fishing boat or something and just ram it. Here we go, let's ram into that. Ouch, that hurt. Nice. So here are some of the armies. I'm going to have to build some villages, I think, to make this work. Yeah, let me put a village like right here. Oh, cool baobab tree. Very nice. Get that. Perfect. There we go. Alright, so you got the Barbary Expeditionary Company, so it gives you a group of corsairs. You got the 10 Corsair marksmen, one that basically gives you some more of these Corsair marksmen just about. And then you have this one that gives you a Corsair galley, which is pretty neat, so you'll be able to make some of that just about. And note here how you can still make the normal privateers as well when you go with Barbarossa, which is nice. So basically, in a way, you're not only able to have privateers, but you're also going to be able to have galleys as well, which is going to make your navy a lot bigger and more powerful with the added broadside attacks that comes along with it. But do note that your buccaneers will be disabled, though, unfortunately. So if you don't like to lose your buccaneers, definitely don't go with Barbarossa. Go with one of the other ones, basically. Yep. And here are the other armies. So you got the Barbary Assault Fleet, which actually gives you a galley that's filled with a great bombard. Yes, like an actual great bombard here, like a big evet cannon. Yeah. Big evet cannon. So this is actually really powerful. This means you're actually going to be able to access great bombards as any civ. And in particular, if you're the Ottomans, of course, you're going to be able to, of course, get the Imperial upgrade and all the artillery cards that they get to make this even more stronger. Yeah, quite good, actually. And then here's the last one I didn't do yet. So this one includes 6 Corsairs, 6 Corsair marksmen, and a great bombard as well. So a variety of your natives and sort of your non-natives all in one go, pretty much. So there we go. That's all the Wokou and the remaining pirate stuff covered for you, basically. I hope you enjoyed the little presentation I put together for you. There's still more factions and natives to go over, so definitely stay tuned to the Unstoppable Stiletsu channel for those in the future. I'll be signing off now from this one. See you in the next one that I do.